Good morning, you all. So I'm headed up to a hospital. It's my first hospital shift as an RN or any EN, okay? And I'm excited yet a little anxious, but it's at a psych hospital. I have not been there before. I did do like a psych hospital during my rotation, like for LPN, but yeah, so this place, when I looked at it as far as like the skill set that I have on my like profile through the agency, it said long-term care. So it might be like geri psych, you know how they have geriatric psych wards. So it might be that, which, yeah, if that's the case, Chad, I done been through enough geri psych. That's all geriatric care is geri psych, okay? All geriatric care is psych. But nah, so yeah, we'll see. I should have called this place yesterday once I got booked, because I don't know like where I'm supposed to go, my login, nothing. And the main reason why I was apprehensive about picking up at a hospital is because I do not know their charting system. But I've picked up at other places and I didn't know their charting system, and I made it work. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to get there like 15 minutes early, just so, because I'm probably going to be walking around trying to figure out where I need to be, and then looking for a login. So I'm gonna get there a little early. And yeah, oh, you know what, y'all? I do not have a freaking times sheet for the agency I'm picking up through, because I haven't picked up through this agency since January. So I need to see. Hopefully I'll be able to print off a time sheet. I'm gonna print off a time sheet when I get here. They better be able to let me get through the computer and print it off, or have some up here. But yeah, if this place is cool, it's gonna be good, because they have a lot of shifts on my agency site, which is good, because not a lot of places pick up RNs, especially nursing homes, because if they can get an LPN and pay them like $5 or $10 less, of course they're gonna go with the LPN. So it's not always easy to get RN shifts at nursing homes unless they like have to have an RN in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like some places actually comply with the fact that skilled nursing facilities have to have at least one RN on duty at all times. So some of them will pick you up for that reason, and be willing to pay that, you know, the extra money. So we'll see. I got this shift here, and then tomorrow I'm gonna pick up a shift as a RN too. So I'm excited because I'm racking up on these shifts. I have a plan. I have a vision, okay, for what I want to take care of financially. And so we're going to get there. But I'll come in and check with y'all. I'm still on my juice cleanse. Wish me luck, y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my other channel called Stay Forever True. I'm on a 22-day juice cleanse, y'all. Today is day 4, okay? And I'm excited. I've been drinking water. I definitely need to drink more water, because I was dehydrated and dizzy yesterday. Day 3 was rough. I ain't gonna lie. But anyhow, I'm about to get up to this place. I'll be there in about 13 minutes. So I'm excited. I'm gonna come back in and tell y'all how it is. But yeah, I should have called them yesterday though, but it's okay. It's all right. What's up, y'all? So I'm taking up a Rizake. Yeah, okay. It's been pretty decent, honestly. It's been pretty cool. I really can't complain. It's just okay. So I came in like 15 minutes early, like I told y'all. Waiting. Then like around 7 o'clock, that's when the nurse supervisor came in. Okay. So I was waiting, then the supervisor came in. It was cool. Another nurse came in, it was agency, and she was telling me it was pretty chill. She like, it's her second time coming. I was like, okay. So anyhow, get on the unit. I'm on the adult detox unit, which I was already like, oh my gosh, detox. Because you just never know, because people get so agitated, and it's like you can only just do so much when they're on detox. Like you gotta detox, take your pills, and just deal with, getting this out your system. So it's been pretty chill though. I only have 8 patients. Only thing is I had to wait to get a login. Wait to get a login. You know, when you're dealing with patients who might have, you know, some psych issues, they want their meds. They want their meds like when it's time to get their meds. So I end up being like behind on meds, which it was cool. But then I was like trying to do the Pyxis chat. I ain't did Pyxis since nursing school. But it was okay because it's kind of like a little rigged up Pyxis. Like I was about to scan the meds. I'm like, why are they not scanning? And the other nurse was like, oh, the scanner doesn't work. I mean, it scans, but it's not set up to scan meds. I was like, oh, okay. So I had to kind of get over that curve of like actually using the Pyxis on my own. I'm so used to using it just in nursing school. But it was cool. Like the thing is, y'all, they don't have any computer charting. Here I was worried about the charting. And the charting is a piece of paper. So basically just doing assessments. So when I was waiting to do meds, I was like, you know what? I'm just go ahead and just do my assessment. So I went around and talked to all my patients, looked at them and did, you know, a full assessment and filled that out. So I'm good on my paperwork. I'm taking a little break now. And then when I go back, I'm gonna do some meds for the end of the shift and see if anything happened with them, anything changed with them as far as their assessment, and I'm done. It's chill. It was super chill. I think me coming into a hospital for it to be a psych hospital, that make a lot more sense because it's not, you know, it's not medical. You're dealing with behaviors and making sure they get their meds and assessing them and looking for acute changes that's going on with them and really just talking to them and trying to show them like, okay, you can trust me, like trying to help you out. But it's been cool. It's been cool. They gave us like a ID badge, somebody else ID badge, so that we can actually come in and be able to get through the halls. But I think the ID badge I got is starting to break because I wasn't able to leave out the hallway. So we'll see if I can get back on the unit or I gotta wait for somebody to come let me back in. But they got a cute little break room, y'all. Cute little break room. It's cute. It's giving relaxation. So I'll take it. But yeah, it's been really chill. I think coming to the psych hospital was the best bet. Will I be back? The rate, they paying pretty decent for RNs to come up here. I ain't gonna lie, they paying pretty decent. I might see what they got next week and pick up a shift. I might do that because they paying pretty good. I think I'm getting like 51 an hour for this. So that's pretty decent where I'm at compared to like other facilities. And the fact that it's not like I'm not doing treatments. I only got 7 patients. I think 7 or 8, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I had 7 or 8 patients. I'm not doing treatments. It's 8 patients. Whatever it is. I ain't gotta really call the doctors. They just come write the orders and leave them for you to do. There hasn't been any admissions. There is a charge nurse on the floor, but she's the charge nurse and she's working the floor, so. But she's training somebody. So if she does an admission, if an admission comes, then more than likely she gonna do it or she gonna have to show me what I gotta do. But it's paper charting, so you gotta write everything down. So I've done that now. I know how to do a paper admission now. But the fact that there's no computer charting, how are they getting away with it? I guess because their MAR is on computers, kind of, sort of. I don't know how they getting away with it. But I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous when I came in because I was just like, oh gosh. Because I'm like, I need some type of orientation over like what's your protocol. So she did just say, since she was training somebody, I think it helped her because she was training her. She had to tell the girl anyway, so it was cool. And then tomorrow I was like, when I was going to the Pyxis, I was like, okay, let me figure it out. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So, but it's been cool. It's been cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a good day on this juice fast. I really didn't. I had like a little bit of one juice. I should drink some more of my other juice. I really should. And I didn't realize I had a refrigerator. So I probably drink it on my way home or try to drink something when I get back on the unit. But I just been staying hydrated with water. Day 4 of my juice fast, child. But I feel good. I did it. Yay, I did it. Okay, I'm about to go. Bye. Okay, yeah, I just got off. I had to take off the scrubs, honey. I was hot. Anyhow, it was cool. It was a cool shift. I did learn something that at this particular hospital, they don't have like PCTs. They call them BHAs, behavioral health, I guess, assistants. I don't know. So if they were to leave there and go to a different hospital, they would have to get PCT training. So that's that. Which I need to do a video, because a lot of people were asking what's the difference between a PCT and a CNA. So I'm gonna do a video about that. But yeah, that's that. It was chill. I made, because I like to tell you, I'm transparent about money, okay? I made, it should be like around 400 after they take out whatever they got to take out. Not taxes. It's not taxes. It's not taxed. So I got to pay my own taxes. But yeah, it'll be 400 after I get, like, it's like a fee you have to pay every time you get your paycheck through your card or whatever. So, and I think we had to pay like insurance too, which is like $2 a shift. So yeah, it's 400 for the shift. I worked an 8-hour shift. I did take my lunch, like y'all saw. The nurse was like, what time are you gonna be back? I'm like, girl, no, I told her my time I won't come back. She kind of, it was like an older nurse, and she was, I think she said she was a nurse in the 90s or whatever. And she kind of seemed like, she was actually really nice. She's like the type that'd be nice in your face and then turn around and talk shit. She wasn't really trying to talk stuff, but she was training somebody, and then I guess she was kind of venting a little bit about it, which I get it, because the person she was training, she was cool. She was just a new nurse, and you know, excited, just want to make sure everything is right and asking questions and things like that. But you know, that can be irritating to some people. That irritates them. So that's that. Which I get it. Sure, you training people, you tired, you don't want to have to deal with it. But she was actually very nice to the person. So that's that. Had a cool shift, made my money. Will I be back? I think so, because I was thinking like I could pick up on these days. Girl, adding up the coins, just adding it up so I can make these moves in my life. But I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. If any other hospitals or whatever pop up, I'm gonna just go ahead and go and just see what it is. You know, I'm stop being scared now. I already did it here. I can go to the next place and do it. But I don't know if they have any more hospitals that will pop up for RNs. I'm thinking about getting my Illinois license. That's like $60-something, and it take like weeks for you to get, like a minute. I think it take months for you to get your actual license back. And I'm like, dang, do I really want to be working by then? But I was thinking this earlier this year too, and here I am working. So I probably should have just got it back then, but whatever. I'll figure it out, because I think Illinois pay a little bit more than Missouri. They have more, it seems like more facilities over in Illinois too. So I might just make it work. We'll see. All right, love you all. Thanks for watching. Peace. Hey y'all, so it's been a few weeks since I picked up this shift. I have not been able to get any more shifts at this hospital, but I did want to tell y'all some other stuff that happened on the shift. So I had, like I told you, I think like 7 or 8 patients. I can't remember. And what I realized with behavioral health is like you have to try to find ways to get people to get the help that they need, because like they have groups on the unit, and the groups are usually led by the CNAs or the behavioral health. I think I said they was BHAs. Like they actually can lead the groups for them. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I guess I get trained to do that. And then they would have like, you know, social services or something like that come do a group. And then even the nurses can lead a group for their patients too. And in order to kind of get patients to come, you have to like bribe them basically. So like one person was like, they had just came in that night before, and they didn't really want to do anything because this is like their first day of detox. And she was like, the patient was like, when can I go out to smoke? And then I talked to one of the BHAs, and she was like, that person cannot smoke unless they go to, what do you call it? What did I say? It's called to group. Like you have to go to group in order to go out to smoke. So they have to use incentives like this to get people to do it, which if you're detoxing from something, I guess if anything, as long as you can get a cigarette, that's something to help you out. And it was cool. They also had a kids psych unit, and every time that the kids came on a unit, like everybody would have to go in their rooms or like they know none of the patients can be out when the kids come through, because sometimes the kids will have to go through that unit to get somewhere else. So that was interesting. What else happened? It was okay. Only thing with psych is like you really got to watch your back. Like you got to think about where you're positioned, like literally like your back got to be to the wall type of things. And I was in between two patients' beds and had my back to one patient giving meds to another patient. And in hindsight, I was like, girl, why did you do that? Like you was supposed to be on the other side between you and the door in case something happened. So it's like when you do psych, you have to change your mindset and think about your own personal safety first. Let's see what else is different about this place. It was pretty good. Like the nurse that I was working with, she was like, I can tell you've been a nurse before because you're just kind of getting in and doing it. I'm like, yeah. And it kind of showed me that like a nurse is a nurse, no matter like what position you in. As long as you understand nursing, as long as you understand that I need to assess, I need to, get some help when needed. I need to get these meds on time. I need to assess. I need to make sure I chart on this. I feel like you're good. Now, as far as like the specialty, now there's specific things within that specialty that you need to know. But I believe like that's what they're going to teach you on a job. Like that's part of the protocol. That's part of your orientation. But as far as me being a nurse, like I'm a nurse, child. And like it just hit me that I've been a nurse for 8 years. Like, so I know how to be a nurse. But sometimes I get kind of hung up because I'm just like, I'm coming from long-term care, like da 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 da. But honestly, like I know how to be a nurse. I've taken care of 40 plus people. Like been responsible for 40 plus people at a time. I can go to somebody's hospital and take care of 8 folks, 5 folks, 6 folks. Okay. I can do it. And I just need to like really embody that energy moving forward. I had an opportunity today. I'm going to talk about another video, but I'm kind of like on edge, just waiting to hear back about this. So we'll see. The motto I've been giving myself is what's for me is for me. And that's all I'm focusing on right now in this chapter of my life. What's for me is for me. I ain't about chasing nothing. I ain't about trying to figure nothing out. No. What's for me is for me. And that's that. And these eyebrows, I'm obsessed with his eyebrows. I hope I'm going to keep going to this lady and get these eyebrows did it on, okay? But anyhow, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you are an RN picking up agency shifts, or you picking up just in a hospital, you picking up in nursing homes, like how is it looking for you? Are you finding opportunities in your area? Or are you to the point where you're like, I'm done with agency, I need to go somewhere and actually be somebody staff nurse? Let me know what y'all think. What's going on out here in these nursing streets? I'm excited to use my RN degree more because I really want to hone in on my skills. I just want to be in a different setting outside of nursing homes and grow. I'm in a stage of growth right now. So whatever can get me on that path of growth, that's what I'm on. Because it's not about being stagnant season. It's not stagnant season. It's moving forward season. So that's that, y'all. Thanks for watching.